The One by Trina. Trina was born in Miami with her parents being from the Dominican Republic and Bahamas. After graduating high school, she went into real estate even though she wrote raps in her spare time. Trick Daddy approached her to be on his song, Nan Nigga, and after that she was on everybody's radar. Since then, Trina has released 6 solo albums. The One is the latest and first album in 9 years. How do we feel about it? Here's our honest review of The One by Trina.
The One by Trina. You been listening to Trina?
No, I haven't.
I actually purchased her first 2 albums.
Okay.
Like The Baddest Bitch, I went to the store and bought that. And I can't remember what the second, Diamond Princess.
Okay.
Bought that album in the store too. I liked all her features. You know, Nan Nigga, Take It to the House. Like, she's got some dope features. She had a joint on Backstage with Eve and the Brat. She's in the mail for some reason. But yeah, she's she's been around for a minute, man.
Yeah, most definitely.
How you feel about this album artwork?
Thought it was pretty cool. Nice and personal. I'm assuming that's a picture of her. You know, I mean, I could say I didn't like how the font looked just because of like the blurriness of the photo or whatever like that. But other than that, you know, I guess something personal to her. So, you know, it's always cool you get the little personal shots like that.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the camera that took the picture was like a crappy picture.
Yeah.
I wish they would have kind of got the picture restored because there's so much technology where people can go in and make that picture look like it was taken like right now.
I guess she wanted to keep that vintage look though.
I get it.
Yeah.
You know, it symbolizes a lot to her, but I mean, overall, I'm not a fan of the album cover, but that isn't, you know, matter when it comes to, you know, the actual music.
Yeah.
So the flow of this album, man, it's if you've ever heard a Trina album, like I had to go back and listen. I listened to pretty much every Trina album, or at least her first 4 joints, and I was just like, okay, so this kind of matches up with what she's always been doing, but she does like step into the realm of what some of the new people are doing a little bit, and I applaud her on trying to evolve her style a little bit.
Yeah, I definitely got that feel. I didn't get a chance to go back and listen to old stuff, but from what I'm already accustomed to, I can tell this is definitely a step up, you know, for her sound and for her artistry.
Highlights, man. Look, I actually got quite a few highlights on this joint, man. So, on my face, on his face, featuring Light Skin Keisha. I thought this was a really fun song.
Mm-hmm.
Light Skin Keisha on the video, man. She's like acting.
Oh, so they got a video
crazy
for this one?
Yeah,
Okay.
they got a video for that one. She was acting all crazy. It was kind of cool. New thing with 2 Chainz, man. At first, the hook was really annoying to me, but after listening to it like 3 or 4 times, I got used to it, and it kind of reminded me of an old school style hook. I thought 2 Chainz verse was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
When I told her to trade some pussy for a verse. I told Trina to trade some pussy for a verse. 2 Chainz is damn
2 Chainz
hilarious,
is funny, man.
Situation feature Lil Wayne, man. I thought that was a really dope song, man. Really
you
cool.
recognize that sample by any chance?
I did, but I forget what it is right now.
I forget the artist name, but you know what it was only used on?
What?
What I know what it's used on. Under Pressure.
Under Pressure.
Logic. That same sample. I'll show you later.
Yeah, he's.
I'm serious.
You're just talking Logic, man. You lost me already. Baps featuring Nicki Minaj. Black African Princesses.
So that's what it's stood for?
Yeah, they had a movie back in the day with Halle Berry.
That's why it sounded so familiar. I feel dumb now.
Yeah,
Dang.
I don't know if it's Black American. Yeah, Black
but
American.
But I remember
Princesses.
Baps though.
Yeah.
So that whole time I was like, what is Baps from? Okay, I got you.
Her and Nicki kind of did their thing on this one. It's pretty much a reimagining of Project Bitch from Juvenile, BG, Lil Wayne,
Thank you.
Manny Fresh.
Because I was listening to the whole song. I'm like, I know this medley from somewhere, bro.
And like when I say it's like a reimagining, I'm talking about Trina rap just like, man, I'm trying to think how the joint starts off. Oh, Manny Fresh. She raps exactly like Manny Fresh does in the beginning. And Nicki came in exactly like Lil Wayne. So it's like she didn't have to try hard to get that to work. And then when she came back, she rapped pretty much like Birdman did in his last verse of the song. So they kind of flipped it. The beat pretty much sounds damn near identical. So I mean, that was cool. Let's see, Fuckboy remix featuring Molly Brazy and Tokyo Jets. Man, I like what they put together on that. Can I Live? That's probably the best joint I've heard Dave East sound on so far this year. If It Ain't Me, I don't know how I feel about K. Michelle singing Patti LaBelle, but K. Michelle has an amazing voice. Oh, okay. It just sounded off. Like, I didn't feel like she was singing it for real until the end. Like, towards the end, she really started singing it. But, like, the first couple times I heard the hook, I was just like, she ain't really singing it. She's just doing the normal K. Michelle, I know I can sing, you know, type joint. But I love K. Michelle, man. Okay. And Mama featuring Kelly Price, I thought it was cool to add that because when you go back and listen to her first album, she has a song about her mom at the end of the album. Okay. So I just kind of thought that was kind of like a full circle thing.
That's what's up.
And if it wasn't her first album, it was the second album that she had on Diamond Princess. But I feel like it was on The Baddest Bitch.
Yeah, man, New Thing was definitely pretty dope. I felt the same way as you did about the hook. Like, at first it was a little bit annoying, but it grew on me. And 2 Chainz delivered a hilarious verse. Situation was really, really dope, man. Just the whole vibe of the song. I thought Lil Wayne on it was perfect. And I just like the whole just production and arrangement of the song. I thought it was really, really dope. Baps, I actually really thought was dope. Now that you tell me all that, it really sounds real familiar and everything like that, so it was really cool. I like Feed Me Lies. How do you say the artist's name? I was trying to pronounce it. Do you know? I'm not sure. The person that always mispronounces everything. But I thought, you know, this was the better of the one features that she had. I'm not going to attempt it. But yeah, I thought this was better than the other features that she had. I'll get to that in my lowlights. For You with 7, I thought was dope. Fuck Boy, I actually thought was pretty dope. I thought Trina like went harder than everybody else, but I still thought it was a dope song. Can I Live? I appreciated Davies. I thought it was a cool song. It was different to hear Trina on something like that, so I thought that was appreciated. Water though is fire. With Rico Love, that joint is fire. I can play
Rico
that.
Rico dropped some bars on it,
man, too. That shit was fire. If It Ain't Me, man, I thought that was really, really dope. K. Michelle, I thought she sung her ass off, but I can get what you mean by that. And Mama, I thought it was a nice touch to end the album with.
Lowlights, man. Look, man, I got a few. One is just me being petty. DJ Khaled's intro. That did nothing for me.
You my sister.
I was just like,
come on, they gotta have the DJ Khaled intro, man.
I mean, I get it, but when I listen to the album again, there's no reason to.
Yeah, you just skip right to Get Money.
Yeah, it didn't do anything for me. Like when you listen to, and I'm not trying to compare her to Kanye, but you listen to Late Registration's intro, or you listen to College Dropout's intro. Like you want to listen to those.
Okay, I get you.
You want to listen to those while you're listening to the album. See, this I didn't need to hear it after I heard it the first time. Yeah. Get Money. I actually do like the song somewhat. It just took for a while. It took me like the third listen to it to get me to like it because I felt like she started rapping kind of late. But I felt like once I kind of got the emotion, because I feel that like, you know, get money because they gonna hate you no matter what. Like just do you. But I did think that Ride Clean featuring Plies and Boozy Badass, I was not feeling that joint. And Photo, I was not feeling that. Like it felt like an attempt at something that other artists have tried, but it just didn't work out for me. But and for the most part, man, that's really my only lowlights on this project, man.
Yeah, my only lowlights would have to be Get Money. I just didn't think it started off the album powerful, but I love the message and everything like that. Photo, I really, and Ride Clean, I like Boozy's part, but
I like his energy.
Like, yeah, I think that's what it is. And then Photo, I was just not feeling that one. It wasn't executed strongly to me, and that one can be a skip all the time for me.
Final thoughts, man. Look, man, I think Trina actually put together what I consider her best album to date. So she had, that's a crowning achievement for her. But as far as her as an artist lyrically, I don't feel like she's grown a whole lot. I feel like she's still somewhat stagnant in that department. I'm curious to see how the younger generation is willing to accept her music due to the fact that they got so many different choices right now. Like Lizzo's blowing up. You still got LaKaylee 47. Tokyo Jets is making some moves. Meg Thee Stallion is like hot right now. Yeah. You know, Rap City is still the best rapper. I mean, it's just like, you know, Cardi B. I can't forget Cardi B. She's flames right now. She just put a video out for press.
Oh, she did?
I believe so. If not the whole video, she put out some clips. Nicki put out Megatron, which I actually like. I thought the video was actually, I didn't watch the video for Megatron, but I think the song is actually really dope. One of my Island homies said the shit is trash, but I like it. I thought it was pretty dope. So I think Trina is in an interesting situation. I'm curious to see how this generation accepts her. Like somewhat older style, trying to mesh in with the new. Yeah. It's not 100% what the new people are doing. So I'm curious to see what'll happen for her after this album.
Yeah, if you enjoy Trina and you know what Trina's about, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a Trina album, and I don't think she disappointed her fans at all. I know she was going through a lot trying to get this project released and everything like that. So for it to finally be out, I feel like, it was like, worth the wait. I'm not the biggest Trina fan, but I can understand probably her fans is riding to this because to me, it sounded really complete and full. Like if there's one thing about Trina, she's very loud and expressive, but I like how her production handles her voice because it's really clear and concise and it just sounds really strong. So I really think that was really dope, and the production was really handled well on this as well.
Final grade, man. Look, Trina, the baddest bitch, right? I feel like I said, man, lyrically, you're not going to get a whole lot from this joint, but there are some joints on here, man. Like her going back and forth with Wayne, that was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Baps featuring Nicki, New Thing featuring 2 Chainz. I felt like she should have did a couple more joints just solo by herself. I thought that, and what made me think about that is because while I was listening to this, I wanted to hear what Light Skin Keisha sounded like on other songs, and every song I clicked on had another artist on it. I'm like, I'm not really getting a feel for her. Since I'm aware how Trina is, it didn't affect my view on her that much because she's a veteran in the game. But I'm going to get an album a check. I still feel like this is Trina's best album. Am I going to be riding around listening to this? Absolutely not. Am I going to say I think this is, hip-hop female album of the year? Absolutely not. But there is something here for people that love Trina, that like hearing that ratchet stuff. I mean, it's not all ratchet, but it's some ratchetness in there. Like Baps is ratchet, sassy, confident, and that's the one thing I've always respected about Trina, like her confidence when she rap. Like you listen to that nigga, and it's just like the shit she was saying was so bold. Like it made Little Kim, seem like pedestrian at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like she was talking about never took it up the ass off and tried, but I passed. And from what I heard, it ain't bad. Like none of that stuff left my mind because it's just like when she was saying it, I'm just like, man.
She actually said
like,
that shit.
Yeah, she actually said that. She's super confident, man. I fuck with Trina to this day. Check, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a check as well, man. I feel like she delivered an album for the fans and something for like new fans a lot. I like to see how this generation takes it as well, but I think she sounds pretty poised. Sticking her in this generation, man. So shout out to Trina.
But I probably won't be listening to this again though. Shout out to Trina though.